We don't need that, but we are live. Appreciate it. We are back in business. Look, Paulie got a big smile on his face. All right, there you go, buddy.
Excited,
All right. Back in the business.
excited.
Good. It's an unfortunate time to be excited. Always good to be back on the pod. Always good to be back behind the microphone, but very unfortunate that the NBA Finals has come to an end. That's basically what we're going to be hitting on today. We're going to try to keep it short and sweet. I want to make sure we do and say as we should always. Please make sure y'all like, make sure y'all comment, make sure y'all subscribe, make sure y'all share the pod, Kaidd&Kramm. We greatly appreciate y'all. We know we don't be here as much as we should. Our work schedules be a battling. But, here we are today. Shout out to work schedules. They allowed us. So we're going to get right into it. First, we just going to start with a recap of the finals, Paulie. Over in 5. Shout out to Boston Celtics. They got number 18. For all the historians who give a you-know-what about history. Okay, they got the most in NBA history. Shout out to those gentlemen. Shout out to Jason Tatum, Jaylen Brown, Drew Holiday, Derek White, who lost a tooth last night, poor brother.
Al Horford.
Big Al. Yeah, shout out Big Al at the ripe age of 38. Finally got him a chip. Shout out old Al. I personally think, bros, looking at the series last night, especially, I really didn't get to watch games 3 or 4. But watching game 5 last night, and me and you talked about it a little bit. I heard a little bit on ESPN this morning, and everybody's, point fingers and pushing blame and yada, yada. People, at the end of the day, y'all got to make wide open threes, brother. I mean, we got to make the wide open ones.
Derek Jones, PJ Washington, Kyrie, Luka.
Come on,
y'all got hit the threes that y'all was hitting in every other series, bro. But to me, with this series, I was, like what I said earlier on the pod, I was most excited for this series. Like, in the last 10 years, bro, this is the most excited I have been to watch a championship series. For so long, we had just got the Cavs and the Warriors. We knew at the beginning of the season who was already going to be in the finals. I didn't really care for Giannis to win a ring like that. I didn't really care for Big Yoke. Them wasn't good series. This one, bro, I was excited. I wanted to see Luka and Kyrie get one. I also was excited to see if Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown could get over the hump and finally get their first one and see what kind of legacy they could start creating. But when I tell you that this playoffs right here underperformed and underwhelmed like crazy, dog, this was a disappointing series, a very disappointing series. I mean, every game was damn near a blowout. There was no entertaining game at all. The one game that was entertaining, bro, they was down by 29, came back, made it like a 7-point game. Y'all gonna foul out Luka.
Adam, we got to do better than that, P.
Yeah, bro. If you're trying to expand the game, if you're trying to grow the game, dog, this is not how you grow the game, dog. I was disgusted watching even last night, bro. You knew once the Mavs went down by 10 at the end of the first quarter, it was just a matter of, are they going to lose by 20 or are they at least going to compete? Still lose, but are they at least going to compete? Of course, they ended up losing by 20, dog.
Let go of the rope. They folded, yeah. I mean, as I predicted, I was wrong. I thought Luka and Kyrie would have been good enough to overcome. I ain't even going to put too much on Luka. Kyrie was wild and big brother, but we'll talk about that a little later. But credit to the Celtics. They showed that through all the doubt that they got years ago, through all the doubt that they got this season currently, this postseason, we were the best team from start to finish.
By far.
By a landslide.
And I don't know who is they health and conditioning or whatever they got going on over there in Boston. Dog, that was a healthy team throughout all the season besides Kristaps Porzingis.
And that's just his MO. That's just his MO. So
that's who you are. But throughout the season, dog, that was a very healthy team. I think Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown, when they said, nigga, that was for rest. That was because we ain't really need your work tonight.
Right.
But that wasn't because nobody had tweaked no ankle or we had pulled a hammy. They was a healthy team all year, bros. And usually in this NBA, as we've seen, the healthier team does usually win the championship. Right. Now, I know Luka was dinged up. And I know he had been dinged up since day one. Since day one of the playoffs, probably ending the regular season, he was a little dinged up. Came into these playoffs and still performed. I just think it caught up to him when you got to see Jaylen Brown picking you up for 94. And then if it's not Jaylen Brown, it's Drew Holiday. And if it's not Jaylen Brown or Drew Holiday, it's Derek White. And then we all thought Al Horford was going to be like Rudy Gobert. He wasn't going to be able to move those feet. Well, let me not say we all. I actually knew, and we can put a clip, bro. I knew Al was going to be able to compete, dog. He's just one of those type of people. I knew.
Al, I thought you was gonna be food, but I ain't gonna lie. I thought you was gonna be food, Al.
I didn't think he was gonna be
my bad,
food,
Big Al. My bad.
I didn't think he was going. I didn't think he was gonna be the Don stopper, but I definitely didn't think he was gonna be food, dog. But he came out there and he played good defense. Even when Tatum was on him for a little bit. Even Sam Howes, Sam Howes was playing good defense, dog. You got niggas like Peyton Pritchard giving effort. You could tell Joe Mazzulla had installed something or instilled something in those niggas to go out there and compete at a high level. 48 minutes, nigga. And that's what I seen from everybody, dog. Was if you touched the court, even if your shot wasn't falling, you was playing hard for 48 minutes. And that's what it's all about, dog. That's how you win championships with a healthy team.
Well, and even credit to Jason Tatum, right before we get into the questions, even credit to Jason Tatum, because for what everybody says about, oh, well, he didn't live up to snuff and he's not a finals performer or whatever. In this finals, bro, no, he didn't average 30 a game. But Jason Tatum played good basketball. He rebounded well. He passed the ball well. He defended.
He did all the things. He did all the things that y'all credit all these other players being so superior to him.
Right.
He did all those things, dog.
Yeah.
When we talk about Ant, we'll say Ant is better than Jason Tatum because he lock up. When we talk about Luka, we'll say Luka is better than Jason Tatum because he rebounds the basketball. He finds his players open. He's getting the assists. We saw him play some defense.
It may not have been no Anthony Edwards defense, but
it may not have been. But we saw him play some defense. We saw him have 9 assists at the end of the first half.
Because at the end of the first quarter, when the Mavericks is in the process of letting go of the rope, that Barshaw got in PJ Washington pockets like some loose change. He dug in his pockets and went the other way with that.
He checked off a lot of the boxes that we asked him for. And I remember having a conversation earlier. What would this do for Jason Tatum's legacy? I won't say it just yet because we got the questions coming down the line. I got an answer for you.
Well, let's get right on into them. So we'll start with first. Let me say, for those who are in the chat, for those who are live in the pod, we appreciate y'all for tapping in. As always, greatly appreciate y'all for tapping in. Don't be afraid to get in them comments and let us know y'all opinions on these questions as well. Question number 1. Actually, what I'm gonna go through and do is I'm gonna even make them as banners while I ask them. Question number 1: who gained the most with winning the finals last night?
No bias shit. And I'm happy we didn't go last night. And I was able to come in here and not speak off of emotion. It was Jaylen Brown. You got a finals MVP. And more than you got a finals MVP, I think a lot of people just look at JB differently now. I think he can, bro. It was the defense. It was picking up a nigga who we look at as a superior offensive weapon. And he went and picked him up and damn near X'd him out the game, dog. We got people like Anthony Edwards and Jaden McDaniels who we looked at. We was like, oh, Luka going to have a tough time against them boys. And those are dudes we look at as real superior. No. Strap.
Come here.
He locked that seat buckle in, dog. He locked that. And not only did he lock that seat buckle in, but that offense was talking as well. Like he was handing out crazy work as well. And then you walk home with the finals MVP. Now, I think for me personally, by tomorrow morning, somebody got to come off that USA team, and we got to throw Jaylen Brown on there.
I got a few names.
We got to, bro. So I don't know who exactly, but somebody.
With all due respect, I know who your man's. With all due respect, I know who your man's. I'm starting with Kawhi. Kawhi, you gotta come see.
Kawhi,
you gotta come see. That's why I'm starting. That's why I'm gonna start.
I feel
you gotta come see, brother.
I feel that.
Just in a sense of you ain't earned it. You ain't earned it. Not in the last half decade. Jaylen Brown in the last half decade and been in the Eastern Conference Finals every single year.
I feel like
I just put a Larry Bird and
Bill Russell.
Bill Russell. Come on,
damn. And I can't.
My bookshelf just got righteous. My bookshelf just got righteous. Come on, I can't go fight for a medal. I can't go fight for
America.
Well, nah, it's because now Jaylen Brown. I ain't gonna get too political on here, but Jaylen Brown is one of them. You gonna have to explain this to me, and I'm a smart motherfucker. So please make sure you talk.
Malcolm X.
So they are a little afraid of a brother like Jaylen Brown. I'm gonna leave that at that. Anywho, I do agree with you. I think Jaylen Brown is who gained the most. Quietly enough, you know who I think was a quiet second, bro? Drew
He played for
Holiday.
Celtics. Oh, Drew
Yeah,
Holiday.
Drew Holiday.
Nah, my
I
thing
think
with
no.
Drew Holiday. You
Go ahead.
You got it.
Okay, well, just let me say this. I think it, and I say that because I think what Drew did last night, well, he stamped. And if I get one more, I'm stamped first ballot.
Well, bro,
So I think he edged himself closer to that.
I think personally, to me, we knew who Drew Holiday was. Like,
yeah,
we've been knowing who Drew Holiday was, dog.
Since back in Philly.
We've been knowing that he could lock up and he can go score the basketball.
And he's just a high IQ professional.
To me, this chip, he's first ballot, dog. I've
Okay,
never heard nobody speak on their peers as much as they speak on Drew Holiday as being like the definitive best defender in the league.
I agree. You're right.
That's word around the league, dog. It's like he's the definitive best defender in the league 1 through 5.
Well, if you feel like this first balloted him, then he definitely is one of those who gained the most. Then he definitely, because again, I think what Drew Holiday has done in the last few years is, like you said, we've all knew and his peers knew, but then it to get in the hall, it takes those accolades. It takes hoisting them trophies. It takes and not just hoisting trophies again, like as you had said before about Kyrie, bros. I didn't hop in the passenger seat. I didn't get in the back seat. I'm over 30. I'm gonna drive myself. I'm gonna drive myself.
When you get tired, just tell me take over. Just tell me I got it.
Come on, bro.
We could all drive together. But we all gonna drive.
We'll take 3 hours stretches.
We all gonna drive. Ain't nobody just gonna be sitting up in the car taking a nap.
Right. You just in the back seat hitting the wood the whole time. You just in the back seat getting high the whole time.
Everybody drove, dog. Even nigga like Derek Wright, he got him a couple hours in the driver's seat.
Come on, bro. Small pedal on the right. Small pedal on the right. Let's press it.
Moments in that series where you talking about on the defense and like damn near he saved games. Damn near is what it looked like.
Ball sacrifices mock for that championship, brother.
You feel me? Get to the floor first.
Come on,
with
bro.
Somebody like Drew Holiday, dog. With somebody like Drew Holiday, I always thought he was a Hall of Famer. Since he went and got it in the Bucks, and since we speak on him in such high regards now. Like I remember when he was going under the radar, but that's no longer the case, bro. Drew Holiday is looked at very respectfully. I mean, he cannot be the head of the horse to win a championship, but he could definitely be on that team. He's a championship player.
Can I tell you who I think Drew Holiday has put himself sort of in the room with?
The Dennis Rodmans.
The Dennis Rodmans. I was gonna say more so the Draymonds, but yeah, Draymond is a Dennis Rodman. Those dudes, like them dudes that no, you're not Michael Jordan, you're not Stephen Curry, and we got that.
But you need them.
Y'all need me. You need me. I might not be the engine, brother. I might not be the transmission, people. But guess what? I'm that air conditioning in Las Vegas, Nevada, in the middle of the summertime, brother. You're not getting in that car without. You need me. You might not make it to your destination without me, brother, and that's just real. You feel me? So shout out everybody on the Boston Celtics. I do think they all gained, well, not all, but I think a lot of them gained in ways, like you said earlier. I think JT gained. I think, he got the monkey off his back. And now I think things will get easier also for him moving forward. Joe Mazzulla gained a lot. I think he gained, if anything, I think Joe Mazzulla gained a lot of respect.
You took the words out my mouth. More than anything, the homie gained my respect.
Respect,
you got it, dog.
Yep, tip of the cap. Joe Mazzulla. Yeah, bro. Joe Mazzulla definitely. You showed that you do this, Joe, at a high level, not only from X's and O's. You showed, you showed that you galvanized troops. You feel me? As you said, as we spoke on Derek White, first man to the floor. That's coaching. You feel me? That's what you instill in your players is guys who are first man to the floor. So shout out all the Celtics, and as you said, shout out Big Al. Shout out everybody else that got him a little chip. Moving on to the other side of the NBA Finals, the losing side. Again, appreciate y'all for joining, brother. I love to just see this number rise. That's always a good feeling, man. It's a feeling of
let you know you're doing something right.
I appreciate y'all, bro. I appreciate y'all. Let's see. We got some comments in here. Old Scoob say, just Scoob. Holiday about to sneak his way into Scoob. He in there. Shout out to Scoob, bro. Old Fresco bar. I appreciate you sliding in, Scoob. when you coming to Vegas, my brother. What's up, people?
Let's go, ball.
Come on, people. Easy and
That's
CL
right.
and PR just made their way out here, brother. What's up, people? That's all I'm saying.
Come on.
Take a little break from Dallas sometimes, brother. Anywho, did Luka tarnish his legacy? Because I'm gonna just say the reason I asked this question, it was a question on ESPN this morning, but I heard a little reckless talk. Would you like to take it first? Would you like me to take it first?
Yeah, I'll take it first. Because last night when we spoke, I promise you I was speaking emotional, and I'm happy
had some bread on it. Had some bread on it.
Yeah, had some bread on it, bro. Had some bread on it. Had some bread on it.
Hey, I could hear it in your tone of voice last night, bro.
Wow. And I couldn't believe what I was watching. I could not believe what I was watching. But then you got to stop and you got to think. The regular schmegler don't understand how hard an NBA basketball game is, let alone making it through the finals, let alone playing hurt. Like, the homie has literally been playing hurt since day one. I know what they tell you, bro. If you're going to hop on the court, then you got to play 100%.
Right.
Now, that's just not realistic. You really can't give 100% when your body just won't let you. Yeah, when you're just 100%. Not 100%.
Right.
The homie Luka had a hell of a series.
Come on,
like, he had a hell of a series against what I would say is like 3 of the 5 best defenders maybe in the league right now on the guard position, and Derek White, Drew Holiday, and Jaylen Brown.
I mean, so Derek White, Drew Holiday was first team.
So it's like, shit.
Or if not first team, both of them made all defense for sure. I think one of them might have been first team, one of them might have been second team, but they both was all defense. And Jaylen Brown should have been on there.
After what we just saw. But it's like, did he tarnish his legacy? No, bros, because I'm very confident that he'll be back. I don't know if this exact group will be back. You need a bigger piece than Derek Jones. Derek Jones is an off-the-bench piece, or Josh Green just has to step up and really find a role.
Wait on that, because I want to talk about that later. I would just say, tell Nico, get on the phone with me. We'll talk about that later.
Okay, yep. But for as far as tarnishing legacy, no. Now, there were a lot of plays last night I saw specifically to where the homie's just getting out hustled.
Mm-hmm.
He quit. Yeah, like he quit. He quit. There were plays last night where you saw he quit. Mm-hmm. And as a fan of the game, and as a fan of someone who is big on, like, just show me effort. Heart. You don't gotta be the most skilled. Just show me some heart, dog. Mm-hmm. Just show me some want to. When I seen a couple of those plays, especially with my money on the line, dog. When I seen a couple of those plays, and I'm like, hold on. We trying to cut into the lead. And you just letting this nigga Derek White run out of no man's land and come grab this rebound that dropped it right in front of your face. Well, that's unacceptable behavior, bro. I can't get behind that. I cannot get behind that. And as a leader of the team, bros, that you put that poison into everybody else now. Now I see Derek Jones getting beat to the basketball when he's supposed to be the hustle nigga.
Poisonous locker room Kool-Aid. Everybody
got quit. Got the poison, bro. Now they quit. I saw a lot of niggas quit, bro. I saw 8 men quit last night. And at one point, I think Jason Kidd even quit.
Oh, no.
Like, I'm not even home. I think Jason Kidd even quit, dog. But I'll get back to the question. Did it tarnish his legacy? No. He still performed at a high level. We all know as basketball fans, he was hurt. And playing hurt is not no small task, dog. You can't, especially playing hurt against elite level competition. It just don't work like that, fam.
Right.
It do not work like that.
Right.
If anybody tarnished the motherfucking legacy for the finals, it's fucking Kyrie.
We'll get to that.
It's fucking Kyrie. But nah, Luka didn't tarnish shit, dog. I think Luka will be back. I know Luka will be back.
I think listening to the riffraff and the rah-rah I was listening to on ESPN this morning, did he tarnish his legacy? I'm on the complete opposite side of the spectrum. I feel like he built on it. We took another step, did we not? It's like in this day and age, bros, everybody just act like we all walking around with fucking Cosmo and Wanda on our shoulders, niggas, and we just gonna wish us a championship, nigga. We just gonna wish to immediately be the most immaculate at whatever we are doing. People, and it don't work like that. Like, it take time. So last year, all I heard was, well, Luka and Kyrie can't play together. That's all I heard. They can't play together. Yep. They ended up going from wherever they was, 4, 5, 6, to falling completely out the playoffs. They didn't even make the play-in tournament last year. This year, we were in the NBA Finals.
Against the definitive
Luka
best team in the
Doncic.
league.
And please understand, yes, I did have a Robin for shit sure. People, I'm fucking Superman. I'm Goku in this bitch. You understand me? Like this is on me. You understand? So we are here by my dime. Kyrie might have left the tip yet. He might have left the tip. He might have caught the tip. People, I picked that bill up yet. I picked that bill up. We are here on my tab. So I just personally think it's crazy to look at a series in which, okay, boom. Did we get what we wanted from him in totality? No. I wanted to see Luka give him 40 a night and whoop the whoop and drag. Yes, that is what I wanted to see as a hoop fan. I hear y'all. I also understand what I saw prior to, though. And I'm going to give that man credit for that. And so it's like,
he led the playoffs in every statistical category.
Ain't no man ever did that. Ain't no man ever did that.
He led the playoffs in every statistical category, dog.
What y'all call him, Black Jesus? He never did that, brother. What y'all call him, Bro James? He never did that, brother. What y'all call him, Black Mamba? He never did that, brother. So it's just like, yeah, I just think a lot of times in the moment when cats lose, we go way overboard with the criticism.
Yeah, bro.
And we don't, especially in a moment like if he'd have got bounced in the first round, then everything y'all want to say about him being out of shape and about his effort and about his lack of ability to play defense and all of that shit would have been cool if they'd have got bounced in the first round. We are in the NBA Finals. For all of the defense I can't play, for all of the shape I'm not in, for all of the ball hogging and ball stopping and slow pace I play at, we are here in the NBA Finals. So now, and we're also in the NBA Finals with cats that we just put together 2-3 months ago. So I just like for y'all to throw a little respect on somebody.
That's huge. Daniel Gafford and PJ Washington showed up midway through the season, dog.
That's it.
So and we said, come on. We just said, hit your ride and we'll take you to the championship.
And them people came from Charlotte and Washington, brother. They was not in no competitive mode when they come from Charlotte and Washington, people. It wasn't a damn thing going on out there.
That's the worst cultures you can come from.
The two worst.
That's the two worst cultures you can come from.
1-2.
And Luka and the Fry took him to the chip, dog.
Come on,
bro. Nah, he didn't tarnish his legacy at all, man. Niggas just fall. They forgot how to fall in love with the process of becoming great. You feel me? I remember when I heard Blake Griffin say that.
Come on, bro.
And I think the Celtics just fell in love with that process, bro. They trusted the process. Time. They took their time, and now look, they reaping the benefits.
I promise you, bro. It's no better feeling that Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown got than being able to walk off that court last night knowing I could say whatever I want right now. Because for every last one of y'all that has some shit to say, Pete, please hold it. That you do not get more of an elating feeling than that.
What did he say? He said everybody wanted to know what we would do if we didn't win.
No, Jaylen Brown.
I guess we'll never know.
Jason Tatum is corny. I forgot. Now he took everybody. He took everybody little finals moments last night. That boy was finals moments jacking, boy. That boy went on. That boy said,
"I guess we'll never know."
That boy said, "We did it. We did it." That boy said he wanted him a Cleveland. This is for you.
He wanted him a little meme. But bros. I was Luka didn't tarnish his legacy at all, though. Like absolutely not.
So I'm gonna move right into this because the next question, we already answered it, y'all. The next question was going to be, is Luka making it back? Is the Mavs making it back? Actually, let's talk about that real quick. We'll add that in because I'll tell you how I think they make it back. If I'm Nico, this is what I think the Mavs need. If y'all are wanting to compete with the teams I'm looking at right now, where I'm looking at Boston and Denver, that's basically what I'm looking at. I'm looking at teams that got 5 dudes, 6 dudes that play basketball. Like, and when I say play basketball, every one of them will put the basketball on the floor and make a basketball play. Be it create for somebody else, be it make they open threes. You got the right amount of guys that slide their feet on the perimeter. You got the right amount of playmaking. You got the right amount of scoring. You got the right amount of shooting. You just full teams, complete teams. For the Mavericks to be a complete team, I think y'all need 3 players. I don't know how you can get them, but I think you need 3 players. They're all role players. I will go down the list. Number 1, if y'all can get your hands on Grayson Allen, that would be large. If you get your hands on a guy who shoots the 3 at the highest percentage in the league and plays with maximum effort, that would be large. If you could get your hands on a guy like Naz Reid, who can do all the same things I promise you, bros,
That's not happening, though. That's not happening. That's not realistic. I think the Grayson Allen move is a realistic move. Nas Reed is not realistic.
I don't know if Minnesota could pay Nas Reed. I'm going to just leave that at that. We don't got to talk too much about it.
Wait. We'll hit on it real quick.
Hold on.
That is for sure. They'll let Cap walk before they let Nas Reed walk. That's not promised to God. And I'm a fan of Cap. They'll let Cap walk before they let Nas Reed walk.
I had a feeling that might have been coming. Well, let me just say, I feel like it. Well, then Dallas, if you could get Cat, then okay. But I feel like you need a player like that. You need a guy, a 5, same as Porzingis, same as Big Al, can shoot the 3 and put the basketball on the floor. I watched Big Al take Daniel Gafford to the cup last night and talk to me.
Derek Lively like 2019, or he like 19 years old.
I do think Derek Lively has a great chance to grow. I do think
Derek Lively got a ceiling. Derek Lively got a ceiling.
I hear you, and I agree. I just don't know if Derek Lively, because I also think he's a really good passer. Like I've seen it. He's a
Derek
really good passer.
Got a ceiling. He a hooper. He's a basketball player.
He does have a lot of room for growth, and I do think he'll. And if he does, then okay. But I think right now you definitely need that big who can play like, let me just say, similar to what Big Al and Porzingis can give you. We'll put the basketball on the floor. We'll pump fake. We'll get you off your feet. We'll drive, and when you crash, we'll swing it to Derek White. We'll swing it to Drew Holiday or whatever. You need that. Lastly, I don't know what the Pelicans gonna do, but I know you can't keep everybody. If you get your hands on Trey Murphy, that'd probably be love. I don't think you'll be able to get your hands on Herb Jones. That would really be love. But I don't think you can get Herb Jones. So if you can manage to get Trey Murphy, but I think if y'all could add Trey Murphy, Nas Reed, and Grayson Allen to your club, people, y'all cooking with grease. But unfortunately, PJ Washington, you hoodwinked us, brother. What we saw against OKC, that's not really you. That's not really you. We thought that was you.
That's not really you, dog.
Hey, with all due respect. We was
bamboozled.
How Stephen A. be saying that? Led astray.
Dog. Every time PJ Washington put that shit up in the air, I was like, oh, this nigga show, bro.
But this what I told Cam too, though. This what I told Cam about PJ. If you noticed last night versus in the OKC series, what it was Buku corner threes, brother. He was damn near looking like a reincarnation of PJ Tucker instead of PJ Washington. You understand?
Who's owning and shit.
You feel me? Versus where in this Celtics series, especially again the game last night, I don't know if I saw PJ Tucker take a corner 3. And from what I seen, the Celtics was look, hey, every time you shoot that thing from on the wing or from right in front dead center.
Hell no, that shit broke.
He with us.
Shit broke, nigga.
Outline.
Come on, let's go.
Hey, we running.
Like, boy, he's so damn garbage. Well, not garbage. Excuse me. He's not garbage. He just wasn't hitting. And I understand, but you got to be able to hit in these moments. I'm going to rebuttal what you saying to say, I think fuck role players. Dog, if Philadelphia can go get Paul George, y'all better be trying to go get Paul George. Y'all better be on the phone with those niggas trying to get Paul George, dog. Fuck a role player. Go get you somebody else who will put that ball in their hands and still walk somebody down for 25 on any given night and still come out here and play a little bit of defense.
If Kyrie got to start acting like a weirdo if we got to go back to Boston.
You feel me? Because that's what y'all was really missing, bro. You're missing somebody who can put that ball on the ground.
Kyrie just didn't pull up.
Well, they got 2 great matchups for him. So go get you a Paul George who now Tatum or whoever the fuck. Y'all gonna have to guard all 3.
Yeah. Now somebody got to guard for real. Yeah, and so now let me ask you one more because I before we move on to the next question, there's another name available. Actually, we'll get to that at the very very end. Outside of Paul George, what about Jimmy Butler? Is he available? Is Miami looking to move that, or are they staying put with what they got going on and running that back?
I look and I ask myself, what assets do the Mavs have to get another star player?
Unfortunately, your asset would be Derek Lively.
Depending on what you're looking for. If you're looking to
if y'all had lost the OKC series, then PJ Washington would have been an asset too. But unfortunately, that continued to play itself out, and we saw what that really was. So
I think PJ Washington might still be an asset. I think if you could get you a Paul George or a Jimmy Butler and you give up maybe a PJ Washington, a Derek, I mean, maybe even a Derrick Jones. Fuck it, a Derrick Jones can go too.
Or whoever can go. I would love to keep Lively. I would love to keep
Yeah,
Lively,
I
Kyrie.
think Lively's untouchable. I think those are three untouchable. I don't think Lively. They're not letting.
I wouldn't be
Lively
mad at that. I wouldn't be.
I don't think
I agree with that because I agree with you too. Which said I think he does have a large ceiling. I think Derek Lively is.
If you pull off the Jimmy Butler move, pull off the Jimmy Butler move. I don't think
Mhm.
you need another role player. They have solid role players. I think Josh Green will step into his role. I think Jaden Hardy will step into his role. I think Tim
Okay, I'm
Hardaway
not mad at that either.
Jr. will find his role once again because that's what. Do we got a Jason Kidd question? Because if not, let me just hit on the Jason Kidd point real quick. We hype Jason Kidd up. And I don't mean to be a prisoner of the moment, dog. I watched Jason Kidd make a couple poor decisions throughout the series. I'll just speak on this one last night that my mind is freshly remembered on.
Mm-hmm.
Josh Green was 4 for 4 from the 3-point line.
5 for 5 from the field.
And
he did eventually miss. But at one point,
he missed that point. Dog, it's like he gonna give you the same amount of effort that Derrick Jones Jr. is gonna give you on the defensive end. He probably a better ball handler. He probably better at putting the ball on the ground and creating for himself. And right now, he's showing us that he's the best spot-up shooter on the team.
So hell with the defense that Derrick Jones is supposed to be giving you. We need
He has to be out here. He has to be. And not only does he have to be out here, he got to be out here. And we damn near got to be like, hey, come set this screen. We got to be feeding him, nigga.
Feeding him.
We got to be setting this thing up.
He the only one brought his strap with him. He the only one brought his strap to the gunfight.
Bro, there was that moment where I was seeing this nigga on the bench, and I'm just like, dog, what we doing? Like, are we actually trying to win? Are we trying to cut the lead down? He's the only one hitting right now.
Because I'm gonna say this, yeah, bros. In that, like as the saying goes, people throw in the kitchen sink. At this point, we down 3-1. We coming with whomever. I don't care if you ain't played all year long. If you're willing to come on this court and hit, well, peep, come on.
Dog, he gave Tim Hardaway Jr. one shot, a shot that he was low-key fouled on. He should have been shooting three free throws.
With a flagrant. They say that's a flagrant.
Dog. So I just thought Jason Kidd was trying to ride the Luka and Kyrie wave a little bit too much when the homie had bought his flamethrower. Y'all had cut the lead down to damn near like what, 15?
On his dime.
Come on, dog. I just thought that shit was kind of goofy. And then also, bro, this is just a small play that I do remember very heavily. I'm watching the game right before the end of the half, and I'm asking myself when Luka's at the free throw line, where's Peyton Pritchard? I'm asking myself, as a nigga on the couch, as a spectator, I'm asking myself, where's Peyton Pritchard at?
Because I just seen him check in.
Touch the ball.
I just seen him check in.
Well, I seen they went to the Celtics bench at this moment, and I was looking. I was like, I don't see Peyton Pritchard on the bench. He must be in the game. Okay, who gonna grab him? Because we know he played less than 30 seconds yesterday, dog. He got put in for one play yesterday.
And they didn't check him in to rebound the basketball, brother. That's not why they rebounded. That's not why they put him in.
To me, my whole mindset was, as a coach, dog, this is the last nigga that can score this basketball. This is the last person that can touch it. What did he do? He touched it and he shot up a half-court three. Nothing but the bottom of the net, nigga. Now we go up 21 with nothing but momentum.
And the whole crowd's going crazy. Another gut punch for you. That basically, brother, that old Gervonta touched that brother with the other night that sent him into dreamland. As PBC said, I seen he said on Twitter last night, sent him see his ancestors for a sucker. That was that. That was when the Mavericks finally waved their towel. They started waving it at the end of the first quarter, like you said. That was when they finally waved their towel. As they walked into that tunnel right there, in their minds, they were hoping that they were wishing that they didn't have to come back out. That could have just been.
Boys gave up, dog. Mm-hmm. They gave up.
So now let's ask the next one. As we spoke on Luke, what about Friday? Because we spoke on Friday. Kyrie averaged 14 points a game in Boston. He averaged 14 points a game in Boston. He shot the three at 18% in Boston. I think he shot it at 33-ish% from the field in Boston. He has one win.
Answer this because I don't know how I feel. I don't know how I feel.
I understand.
Because I'm disgusted. I'm disgusted and gutted. I'm disgusted and gutted by the performances I went out there and saw, bros. And I'll say this.
It's funny you said you didn't know how you feel, but then said how you felt.
Man.
It's just feelings you don't want to have.
Dog, Dog, he put up a lot of good shots. Like overall, I saw a lot of good Kyrie shots that he made day in and day out. It just seemed like they got a Boston curse on this nigga, dog. It was just disgusting to watch the homie come out here and miss floaters, miss wide open spot up threes, miss mid-range pulleys, just miss everything, dog. Just miss the rim completely and just
had it feeling like that Connor meme, brother. Who the fuck is this guy? Who is this guy? Because
bro,
this not
we seeing an imposter, dog. We seeing an imposter. That's why he must be one of those dudes.
Detective agency right there, ready to look. Take this mask off. You're not Kyrie Irving.
Oh, dog, because it just seemed like he must be one of those niggas where energy must be so real for him as he keep on speaking on. And like the energy that Boston be giving that nigga, dog, he just can't get over. He can't battle it, dog. It's too dark. That's his kryptonite,
that's
dog.
That dark matter. That's that dark matter.
Boston fans is his kryptonite, dog. I mean, tarnish legacy, no, because I don't want to get too disrespectful. We know what he means to the game and the series that or the playoff run that he had prior to this series. It was disgusting to watch, dog. I'm not gonna hold you. It was disgusting to watch.
Heartbreaker. It was heartbreaking. Like last night, I literally sat on the sofa hurt. Like I was like heartbroken. Like to just watch the homie go out like that. That's like watching one of your partners get beat up, people. It's like, damn, my brother, that's you know what I mean? And then like fuck,
disgusting.
Yeah, I mean, like,
because I mean, as much as we spoke shit on Luka, Luka shot like 50% from the field. He just shot piss poor from three, but Luka shot like 50% from the field.
And realistically, shooting piss poor from three is close to his MO.
You feel me? So that's we know stranger to that. Yeah. But you averaging 14 points on the road, dog, shooting 18% from three.
Very strange.
I don't even know who this is.
That's it.
Yeah. This Kyrie topic hurt, bros, because we was so high. I'm still high on Kyrie. That's still my talk. I still fuck with him tough.
It's so crazy you said that, bros, when you said it, because I was just about to say I'm not even going to speak on it because I don't. As you said, bros, I don't. It's too tough, but it's still my nigga. Fresh wound.
And you know, it's not like Russ. It's not like Russ where you really know, like, all right, Russ be my nigga forever, but the game has left you, dog. You don't got it no more. You just not like that.
Right.
You ain't.
Right.
It's still like that. He just had a bad series, and it's just like this is the series that you can't have a bad series in. Nigga, we need to prevail. We need you to prevail, nigga. But I feel my dog though. But it didn't tarnish no legacy. He's still a champion, nigga. He's still the fry. He's still the most exciting player to watch when he want to perform. It was just disgusting.
I mean, this is a on the fly question, but it just came to my head. We had another similar question, but I'm going to ask it like this. We're asking it both ways, but first I'm going to ask it like this. After winning last night, and I'm seeing the pictures and how we got, Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown. I remember I once said a few years ago, unfortunately it's not on the record, but I once said, Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown is who y'all thought Paul George and Kawhi was going to be. I said that when the trade happened. Because by that time, I'd already seen who Paul George was. He showed me his 5 points in the playoffs against the Jazz when he left my dog Russ hanging. Feel me? Kawhi, obviously we knew who Kawhi was at the time. But again, the same concept with everybody. If Kawhi is healthy, okay, cool. But if he's not healthy, then what the fuck is the point? So with Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown, when them two boys finally, with Kawhi them first got together, them boys was like 22, 23. Eastern Conference Finals. Ball got a residency in the Eastern Conference Finals, brother. People got a residency there. You feel me? And so it's like I just always seen it. So with them winning the championship last night, and obviously right now the league is very wide open. We got a lot of time in the league. The question was initially, is JT top 5 of winning a championship? I personally don't even want to waste time with that.
Is he what?
Top 5.
In the league right now?
Yeah, after winning the championship. I don't want to waste time with that because I don't think so. I don't know how you feel, but
no, you're not top
5. Are they both 100%? Are they both top 10? Or is either of them top 10? But are both of them top 10?
Let me say this. I don't want to give no. Yeah, top 10. They are for sure top 10. They are for sure top 10. Yep. They top 10. I think they after what I've seen Jaylen Brown do, And it's crazy because you don't want to give like crazy recency bias, but you really just let me think now, bros. Let me think. Let me get a little moment to think.
Because I hear what you're saying.
Because
When
I'm
you're in
gonna
the
be real
moment,
at this point, and I know we had spoke on it like a couple weeks ago when we was talking about Ant. Jaylen Brown did exactly what Ant was supposed to.
I agree. I think.
So why Jaylen Brown not better than Ant?
Well, I think because Jaylen Brown has a better partner in crime than Ant does. So Jaylen Brown's job, he could expend more energy, effort guarding Luka than Ant could, because Ant still needs to be the best offensive player on his team by a landslide, because Cat was acting like he didn't want to do that. So, but with Jaylen Brown, Drew Holiday will pull up and give us 20. Derek White will pull up and give us 20. Porzingis will pull up and give us 20 in 12 minutes in game one or 20 minutes, whatever it was in game one. So it's like, because I'm right there with you. I don't want to get too, but again, we did see Jaylen Brown, especially from an offensive and defensive standpoint, bro. When you somebody who averaged 23, 24 a game, not in the finals, but in the regular season, 23, 24, 25 a game, whatever it is. And we looking at you right now as, again, as we said, bro, we watch you put Luka in the seatbelt. That's a high-level two-way player. High-level two-way player. So as I was kind of floating my top 10 yesterday, it's so tough right now because you look at a lot of these dudes, bros, and to me, Jason Tatum, Devin Booker, Anthony Edwards to an extent. Yeah, he played a little bit better defense, but even Jaylen Brown, a lot of y'all is all the same dude to me. Like Shea, a lot of y'all the same dude to me. Y'all are really good scorers. Then you have like the Jaylen Browns and the.
I think the way Shea scores is the differentiator for him.
Well, can I say something about that? Because me and Dylan were talking about this yesterday, and we kind of broke it down in depth. And now I don't want to have too much recency bias, and I don't want to get too far off topic. Is Shea a better scorer than Jalen Brunson? He's not a better three-level scorer than Jalen Brunson because he doesn't shoot the three better than Jalen Brunson.
Shea actually shoot the three pretty well, dog. He just don't take a lot of them. He just don't take a lot of them.
We don't get to see it. We don't see it.
And Jalen Brunson is not really a three chaser either. I mean, he'll put him up there, but he's not really a three chaser, Hunter. Yeah, he's a better scorer than Jalen Brunson. And I might have said a different answer before, but now I'm really thinking about it. He's a better scorer, and his body just allows him to be a better scorer, dog. He'll go over the top of a lot of people that you wouldn't suspect he would. His craftiness, as much as people say he's a foul seeker, I would say Jalen Brunson is too.
I'm going to say this. I seen Jalen Brunson give me more 40-point performances in the playoffs than Shea did. And I ain't saying who had, the easier route to 40, but
yeah,
I think, and again, so it just get real tough, bros, because that's what we're talking about. That top
fate of the world on the line. I'm definitely taking Shai before I take Jalen Brunson. That's my opinion.
I feel it. I'm on the other side.
Because I actually tell you this right now, and then we can hop right back.
Well, when you say fate of the world, do you mean like a game-winning shot? Game-winning shot or like a game-winning shot?
Well, no, if I need a bucket to save my life, I'm going to Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Or a game-winning shot, whatever you want to say, however you want to name it.
Well, I would say a game. I think Jalen Brunson's better than Shea. But a game-winning shot, you might have me there. I think I might like Shea in that regard, too. I don't know.
Nah, I feel you. But Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum, top 10 players, maybe top 15. Actually, maybe top 15.
And that's kind of why I went off subject a little bit, because I wanted to bring up that there are a lot of guys that, when you obviously we know there's three. Jokic, Giannis, Luke, Embiid, 4. Okay, boom. Then that's why I want to bring that up, because then it's a whole bunch of dudes and it's like, well, where's Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum at in that group of all of them dudes? The Ants, the Jalen Brunsons, the Shai Gilgeous-Alexanders, the Devin Bookers.
We're asking ourselves, do you start taking a Jason Tatum over a Kevin Durant
at this juncture in their careers?
Right now, yeah.
I don't know if I would.
And that's the tough part, because you probably should. Like, realistically, we probably should be saying yes. Like, we will start taking Jason Tatum
I think the efficiency of Kevin Durant still leads me a little bit. And I guess it depends on the team being put together, but the efficiency of Kevin Durant, I think I still like a little bit more than JT. I think. It is tough, bro, because that's a great question. Now, that's a great question.
It'd be tough, dog. When you stop and think about, like, damn, you start a team right now, and I know when you factor in age, of course, you take Jason Tatum.
Mm-hmm. Right.
I mean, if you got 1 year to win a ring, though, like 1 year.
At the start of next season. Because I don't want to say they're equal to, because then that wouldn't be fair. At the start of next season, if you have a team like, let's say, the Thunder, you can have either Jason Tatum or Kevin Durant without giving up anything. Which one of them do you want?
And see, at that, I would say KD.
I was about to say, I think I want Durant.
And that's
all due respect, JT. All due respect. I know you just want to.
All due respect. I know you just want to. At that rate, I want KD.
Because that's also another thing we're talking about now. Even when you talk about that top 10, is KD still top 10? Is Bron still top 10? Is Steph still top 10?
Bron is.
Like
Bron is for sure still top 10.
Yeah. It's just like it's a lot of dudes. Again, bros, and that's the dope thing about the league. That's this conversation, this last 5 minutes about it just shows again why the old boy who got we done with the 90s, and the reason I've been trying to tell y'all for the longest that evolution is real. We have so much talent in the league is crazy. Because now of everybody we talked about, and Dylan brought him up last night.
We didn't even say Wemby.
I forget about him. I wasn't even about to say him. I was going to say him. We used to talk highly about Ja. Everything they were saying about Ant this offseason, they were saying about Ja the season prior. And now Ja done become a lost thought. And so, and now next season, he'll be back and healthy. And we saw the little bit of basketball he played this season. He was hooping. Before he got hurt, he was hooping. So it's like, it's a lot of talent in the league, bro. And it's tough to round out that top 10. I'm going to actually clip this right here. Y'all send us y'all top 10 players in the NBA right now in order. I'm going to clip this. And for everybody that's watching on IG, TikTok, YouTube, wherever you're getting your goods from, please slide in them comments and give me your current NBA top 10 in order. I just would like to see where everybody stands. Because I think it's very...
the top 3 is basically solidified. And I think on the low, I think Luke might have got pushed out the top 3. He might have got pushed out the top 3.
Nah, that's what I'm talking about, how I said he gained, bros. He took a step. He got closer. I got to the finals this year.
Yeah, I'm tripping.
No, Luke, no. Embiid, we waiting on you. Yeah. Anybody who's not solidified in that top 4 no more. Tatum will start looking at Embiid like, yeah, brother, but I'm available, and availability is the best ability. So at least I'm here. You feel me?
You spit the truth right there, brother. You spit the truth.
So, but yeah, it's tough, bro. It's tough. So y'all tap in. Let us know where y'all stand. Last thing I want to ask you, and then you could do it if you want to give anything on the year. I know they got a lot of good football going on right now if you want to touch on that. But
Portugal,
last thing I want to ask, you seen old Clay got he turned into one of them millennials people. He started following them people on the gram. You think that means something?
I want my money. I want my money.
And what if they're not willing to give it to him? What if they're not willing to give it to him?
At this rate, the Warriors will be some. I don't want to say.
If Clay go in there asking for 4 years, if Clay go in there asking for 4 years, 100, 4 years, 120, you got that?
I think Clay has to be reasonable. We can pay you. We will try to pay you as much as our dollar will allow you to. But if you think you're finna come up in here and get the Supermax, well, then at that rate, brother, you can't say that we didn't try to work with you. But if we try to work with you, bros, if we gonna give you a respectable contract, then, and that's what I think it's all based off. Like, you gotta realize this man brought 4 championships to Oracle. Like,
so he might be thinking about that just on now. Let me argue from Clay's side where he's sitting there thinking about that and be like, nah, I'm old. Because of them 4 championships, I should get a little extra something on the way out the door. You feel me?
Now, from what I've recently heard from Klay Thompson, he sounds like he's starting to understand, though. He sounds like he's starting. I'm on the back end of my career. Now, on the back end, you could be wanting as much money as you possibly can.
Right, trying to get that last contract.
I made a lot of money, bro. I got very good endorsements. I'm trying to play for this organization for the rest of my life. And if we're going to let, I know we can say it like it's a small chump change right now, but if we're going to let 11 million, 15 million dictate if I stay or go.
If that's annually, brother, that's a lot of like this. If the Warriors tell me we can give you 2 years, 60 million, fully guaranteed. 260, we give you 2 years, 60 million, fully guaranteed. Or a team like the Grizzlies or the Thunder slide
Nobody is giving Klay Thompson $30 million a year, dog.
I've seen crazier shit happen in the league, bros. I've seen crazier shit happen. Maybe not the Thunder, because Sam Presti know better than that. Maybe not the Thunder, because Sam Presti know better than that.
Nobody is giving that nigga $30 million. No,
for a team like the Grizzlies who want so badly to be relevant again, y'all just became the forgotten. They just threw y'all out like the old toy that old boy did on Toy Story. Just that fast, they threw y'all out, forgot about y'all. For a team that wants to be relevant again, bad, I promise you the Grizzlies will make that move. I promise you the Grizzlies will make that move.
30 million?
If they got it to pay him, bros, the Grizzlies will make that move. I think. Now, I personally am not giving Klay Thompson that kind of bread neither. But again, I've seen craziest shit. I didn't think the Warriors was going to give Jordan Poole. They gave him when they gave him that.
I didn't think that either, actually. You are right. You make a valid point.
So,
you make
I don't know, bro.
And it's NBA money is crazy money now. But I would just say to give that nigga Klay Thompson $30 million, dog, you are literally shooting yourself in the foot for the year.
I agree.
Unless you already got a built team and then he just coming in and taking the extra cap that you, or the extra space that you got in the salary.
Last question I would ask you about Klay in this whole subject. If he had to move along, if it had to be, we had to shut the curtain on the Splash Brothers and the Golden State Warriors, where would Klay be best suited, in your opinion? I know this is an on-the-fly question, but
Orlando, bro. They cooking something up over in Orlando. All we asking you to come over here is shoot that motherfucking ball, dog.
You have been high on Orlando and what they got going on.
Shoot that motherfucking ball, dog. I think he would do perfect in Orlando, nigga. You still somewhere beautiful, in Florida.
He like to fish him, don't he? He like to get on his boat. He like to go,
boat.
Got that water out there in Orlando. Right down the street from Miami. You single? I think he's still single. You right down the street from Miami.
Come on, dog. Franz,
he'd open up the floor a lot for Paulo. Yeah, he'd open up the floor a lot for them boys.
Come on, dog. Go to Orlando.
Is he a starter out there? Is he a starter out there? Is he a starter out there?
For sure. I think you run big.
Start Suggs, huh?
You run big, yeah. You go Suggs, Klay, Paulo, Franz, and Wendell. And you got Jonathan Isaac and Cole Anthony coming off the bench with Gary Harris.
Paulo play defense this last week?
Shit, he do enough, I guess you could say. I know Wendell protect the rim, and then you got Jonathan Isaac who really actually do play like superior defense.
Yeah.
And that's coming off the bench, but yeah, I think Orlando will be a good fit for him, bro. And I think
Maybe
Orlando
Jonathan Isaac then. But anywho,
over who?
Wendell.
Nah, he don't got the body to bang with them centers. Wendell's strong, grown man.
Feel it, especially you got to play a big Joker.
But I think Orlando would be like the perfect fit for him, dog. And I think Orlando would be the team that would pay that nigga. If anybody was gonna pay that, they would pay that because they horny for it.
Who should the Sixers be trying to get?
Dog, everybody should be trying to get Paul George and Jimmy Butler. That's who everybody should be trying to get. If you out here trying to, or nigga, Drew might be done with his task over there in Boston.
I think he's still under contract.
Well then shit. Nope. Go get Jimmy Butler or go get Paul George, bros. Go get the only two pieces that you possibly can. Or I think you know who else is out of contract? Pascal Siakam.
Yeah, Pace is probably about to give him his bread though. I don't think they traded for him to not give him his bread.
You know, see? Go get OG Anunoby. There's a lot of niggas out of contract this year, dog. Like you don't gotta go pay all these splash name people, but you can go pay some people like
good basketball players. Good basketball players.
Get the fuck rid of Tobias Harris, nigga. Get rid of that nigga.
Tobias Harris over me? Over me?
Tobias tonight. Get rid of that nigga tonight.
Yeah, Tobias, you out of pocket for saying I used to gas you up. Yeah, Tobias, but too many times, too many times you lost with my paper, people. So
I ain't never
can't support you
that
no more,
nigga.
brother. Can't support you no more, people. Too many times you left me high and dry. You understand? And so,
J. Cole. Fuck
hey,
that.
Jermaine might hoop a little better than that man, little ball.
Oh, some dead ass shit.
Anywho, you want to add anything on the Euros, people? Or the
Yeah. Well, I actually want to talk about that fight for a little bit too. But for the
ooh, okay,
Euros, real quick, let me see. Portugal. Portugal is the plus 650. That's the odds to win the whole Euros, bros. I don't know if y'all know who is Portuguese, but Cristiano Ronaldo is Portuguese, dog. Bruno Fernando is Portuguese. Bernardo Silva is Portuguese. Diogo Dalot, Ruben Neves. Got a team, dog. They got a team, and they just slide under the radar because people just forget how good Bruno Fernandes is. They forget the type of magician he is with the ball at his feet, and the type of striker that Cristiano Ronaldo is. So that's why I'm going with the veteran leadership of Ronaldo to take Portugal over the top to win the Euros. I think England will still end up folding at the end of the day. I think France will still end up folding. Mbappe actually broke his nose in the first game.
is he getting surgery? I seen that shit. Is he getting surgery?
I'm not too sure, but I think he is still going to play, though. I mean,
Real.
Mbappe. I hope he will still play. Who else could be out there? Germany is good. They won 5-1 on their first day. They got 2 youngsters in Florian Wirtz and Jamal Musiala. But I like Portugal, dog, at plus 650. They actually playing right now. It's 0-0, 29 minutes into the first half. But I like Portugal. Ride with Portugal. Plus 650.
And just so I'm clear on this, they once said in class, there are no dumb questions. Every team playing in the Euros is a European team.
Correct? Yep. They got the Copa. I think it's called the Copa America. It's for like all like the South American teams, North American teams. So that's like Mexico, Brazil, USA, Canada, Argentina, and shit like that.
And that's going on right now too, right?
That's going on right now as well. Yep. It's going to be starting relatively soon, I think.
Okay.
Yeah, the Euros is where it's really at because those are the bigger teams, and like the Copa, it's really just Brazil and Argentina that really holds some weight.
We not bringing nothing to the table, lumping.
I mean, the U.S. as you saw when we played them, it was a 1-1 draw. I thought it was a good game on our behalf. It's just Brazil and Argentina are
right. Step above.
That's it.
So by that fight, brother, because I unfortunately I fell asleep, so all I got to see was the knockout. I did. I heard, obviously people talking, and I heard they say Tank was kind of hounding him all fighting. They say, ball started with some good sticking move, but they say Tank was, foot on the gas.
Bro, maybe until like the 6th round, 6th or 5th round, I thought it had been low key an even fight. And then at one point, I don't know if a lot of casuals saw it. Dog, Tank had like came in the 7th round, and if we clip this, you can find that clip.
Mm-hmm.
Tank had like came in the 7th round and tried to like rush Frank Martin. Flipped his ass for the left. Like he clipped him. And I'm not even gonna hold you, bro. When you slow the video down, you can really see his like legs low-key wobble. But that's just that inexperience that Frank Martin got and that respect of Tank's power that he got. Dog, you should have bum rushed the shit out that nigga. You should have at least put some pressure on him.
Right.
You should have at least put some pressure on him because
let's see if that leg wobble. Let's check it out.
See it. Let's test
see
his
if
chin
that. Yeah.
Nah, but he came in, and that's Frank punch. Is his left hand. Dog, if you put your punch on somebody, you gotta be willing to know it. Hey, I might have hurt that nigga, dog.
I'm confident in it. Yeah.
I'm confident in my punch. He put it on him. Nice. Leg low-key wobbled a little bit. Like Tank had to low-key catch his balance, nigga. Frank Martin just kept backing up.
Oh, bro.
All right, nigga. Let me regain my thoughts now. Let me respect your power a little bit, and let me understand that this is the 8th. I'm about to put you out now, nigga.
What round did he knock him out in? What round was it?
8th round. The 8th round. Put his ass out.
Cause I'm gonna say, bro, is the little few clips I seen was literally Tank just walking his brother in the corners. And my thing is like, people, you took the fight, brother. We knew that ball was swinging bazookas and missiles. way before y'all said, yeah, brother, way before you put your name on the dotted line.
Yeah, bro.
So it's like, you can't start running now, my boy. I know them ting hurt, but I know that ball slinging sluggers, people.
I don't think he was running. I don't think he was necessarily running, dog. It was just,
bro,
you do got to respect a nigga's power, dog. You do got to respect. And you cannot
you better
be out
start,
there.
you better start moving that fuck. You can't just be on the retreat in the corner, brother. Let that ball punch on you. They start punching on like he stole something.
Some people like playing up against the ropes because they think they're that skilled to do that. Frank Martin, you're not that skilled, my brother, to be playing up against the ropes. You gotta be in the center of the ring using your feet as your prime weapon, nigga.
Because you basically just became a punching bag. When I seen when they knocked him out, he was basically just a punching bag in that corner. They hit you one, come, oh Lord. Bro, and at that point, they seen the balls like holding on right. And it all.
Bro, most of Tank's knockouts come when he gets you up against that rope. And now it is just target practice, dog. Well, now, and my hands are very accurate. They're stupid accurate, actually, dog. So when you're standing up against this rope and you just taking these punches that's coming hard as hell and fast as hell, you could probably only take about 3 or 4 of them. That's gonna really clean you up. Come on, dog. Frank Martin, you learned your lesson. You got paid, though. That's what it's all about, nigga, is getting paid. Bro got paid. A lot of these niggas is not fighting for legacy. A lot of these niggas is fighting to get paid. You got paid.
Who's your Tank fight next? Who in the I seen Floyd that posted something about Devin Haney and
nah, that fight too early. That's too early of a fight.
What about Shakur, bro? What we going on with the Shakur boy? Why?
He just not exciting. He just not exciting to watch. And Lomachenko is signed with ESPN, so he wouldn't even be able to fight that nigga Lomachenko unless like they had to like break contracts or shit. So that's an unrealistic fight. I think Pitbull Cruz do it again.
What about Ryan Garcia?
Or Ryan again, yup. With no rehydration clause, I say Ryan again too. But Ryan probably gonna get suspended. I don't know what's really going on with all his shit, all his dope and shit. But hey, let's talk about. I know you probably didn't watch undercard, but Benavidez. Hey, that nigga's like that.
Throw them thing.
If you ever just want to watch a fight, a good boxing match where you know it's gonna be a fight, like an actual fight, like when niggas is out here actually swinging their hands.
He get UFC with it.
He get it in. He get it in, dog. He just walk niggas down. He basically like a bigger version of Tank. He just walk niggas down. Let's see who hit harder and can take more damage.
Who he beat up?
Some Ukrainian nigga. I don't know who it was, but he had been a champion before too. But he moved up in divisions. He was fighting middleweight, but then he moved up to like lightweight or some shit or light heavyweight for the shit or some shit like that. But
while we speaking on fighting, I want to just give a quick shout out to Dustin Diamond. Dustin thought you was gonna fucking bang that Islam ball up, my brother. I definitely wanted you to hold it down for the 337 people.
Yeah, we all
yeah. That's why I yelled that shit the last time, y'all. I ain't trying to start no country wars or nothing like that. It was just basically I forget who.
You don't got to. Joe is.
Yeah, you're right. I forget who in Lafayette got them 337 versus everybody, man. 337 versus went to see Dustin go out there and put them paws on Islam.
Straight up.
I'm ball from Russia, get it in. Anywho, next time we be back, y'all, it'll either be to talk Olympic hoop, because that's what it'll be next. It'll be to talk a little WNBA, because that is currently going on. And shout out to what's currently going on in the WNBA. Quick little side note, bro. Let them go play basketball, huh? Oh, whoa. Let them go play basketball. I'm going to leave that at that before we tap into that on the next time. And then, it'll be time to, training camp. The Steelers will be in La Trobe here real soon. You heard me? The NCAA getting ready to drop. And so with that mean Fighting Tigers down in the 225 getting ready to get active as well. So we'll be definitely looking to see everything we can scout and find on news here from the 337. I might need to send Jose or Easy down to BR. Get me some film. Right? Yeah, but sending some all 22, but might send one of them ball on a mission.
I need some film, dog. I need to know what we working with.
Yeah, before I go out there and pay all that bread to go watch them ball right each other Legion when they play USC because of PR. That might not talk about it. Anywho, shout out to Boston Celtics, 2024 NBA champions. Round of applause to y'all. Shout out Jaylen Brown, Larry Bird, and Bill Russell is not sitting at your crib, brother. You took all the Celtics home this year. You know what I mean? Not just your teammates. You also took the OGs home as well, brother. So shout out to you. Shout out to all of y'all who tuned into the pod today. We appreciate y'all. Again, make sure y'all like, make sure y'all share, make sure y'all comment, make sure y'all subscribe. We do greatly appreciate that. Paulie, good to see you today, my brother. I know you're going to beat it up to Brasserie tonight, my brother.
Yes, sir. Hey, don't be putting out my location of work like that.
Hey, we'll cut that out. We'll cut that out. We'll cut that out.
Bad. Nah, yeah, likewise.
Sayonara.
Take it. Yep, sayonara.
Adios.
All right, my boy. I'll tap in with you later, fool.